FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell will be heading to Capitol Hill next week to testify before the House Oversight Committee. Meteorologist Amy Metz, who was covering the hurricanes very closely for us at Newsmax, has more. Amy.
Yes, thank you. FEMA has responded to Newsmax in regards to the incident, stating that marn'i is alleging that this was a systematic event and that FEMA employees were advised to do the same thing in other regions by avoiding certain homes. 126,000 homes were wiped off the face of the earth, and FEMA has just delivered its first house. Reports were logged being inaccessible due to Trump signage that were leaked last week. Marn'i says her supervisor, Chad, directed her to skip these homes.
So Chad Hershey has said, told you what?
That if your team is uncomfortable and they do not feel safe, do not go to those homes. Go and canvass the other homes. Your job is to keep these people safe.
If they were feeling unsafe, they could have gone with local law enforcement. There were, in fact, people guarding homes with guns and also watching over businesses as looting was taking place, which is not uncommon after these types of events. Of the dozens of people that I interacted with, none were hostile toward me once I identified myself and told them that I was there to help. So many reported issues with being denied for insurance, being denied for FEMA claims, and those that did get help say that they only got about less than half of what they need to actually rebuild. So people are wondering now why the National Guard wasn't deployed in larger amounts in order to help rebuild the roads and bridges that would help these communities rebuild a little better. In fact, the temporary housing could have been set up by the National Guard also. So these are some of the issues people are still facing with and wondering today, as a lot of the residents in housing and in shelters right now realize they are going to have to be on their own after Thanksgiving. Back to you.
Amy, absolutely devastating. Thank you so much for the update.